Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we dive into the fun and exciting world of luxury, style, and sophistication. Join us as we explore what it really means to live a fabulous life, from amazing places to inspiring people and unforgettable experiences. Get ready to be hooked as we uncover the essence of fabulousness in every episode. Each adventure brings new stories and surprises, showing you how to add a touch of fabulous to your own life. Let's chase down the extraordinary together.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Chasing Fabulous with Monica and Linda.
Hello everybody.
We're back. Well, last week, we have to say what show it is. It is season 2, episode 16.
Number 54.
Oh my God, high five. Look, I can high five, people. Listen, I survived my surgery.
She did.
Look at this, people. Like, this is not, it's not sucked in. This is actually the way it is. I can't take my thing off to show you because I have compression sleeves on for the next couple of months. But it went really well. There was very little pain. We're going to have Dr. Cooper on when we can get her. She's hard to pin down.
Busy
but
lady.
Let me tell you, I had the surgery at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was I was home by 4 o'clock.
Right. It was a long surgery, though.
It was a long surgery.
Yeah, I mean, you had me
oh my
like,
God,
where
she
the
did
hell
a great
is going
job.
on? I'm like, Ernie, what's going on?
Yeah, and I was loopy. Oh my gosh, I watched the video. We took a video of me the next morning at the doctor's office, and I watched it. I'm like, oh my God, I was so looped out that day. And I didn't think I was. I thought I was fine, but I wasn't.
Wow, you were under for a while.
Yeah,
four
and
and
then
a half
so
hours.
Saturday and Sunday I just slept, and then Monday I was okay. I mean, I kind of rested Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm like, I got to get out. And then I went to Linda's house and we hung out and went and did some stuff. And then now here I am.
She's back.
Now I'm back.
She's back. Arms and all.
Arms and all. So I have a scar from here all the way up underneath here, and I have to wear the compression sleeves. But the incision looks amazing. Mm-hmm. I have pictures of what they took off, people. And if you want to see them, you have to DM me. I did text them to lots of people, though, because I couldn't believe it. And they were 3 pounds.
Yes.
Wow. I can't.
There's a lot of skin.
A lot. It looked like
skin.
chicken cutlets.
Not ones that I would eat.
No, not ones
They
that
didn't look very appetizing.
No.
Sorry.
I showed them to Bobby, and I thought he was going to pass out.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
So, anyway, but it was fantastic. I'm glad we're back. I didn't shoot the show last week. We could have, but I said, you know what? Let's rerun the Kentucky Derby show because Saturday was the Kentucky Derby. And Linda had her Kentucky Derby party.
Oh, I had my hat on.
Oh, I love the Kentucky Derby party.
I love it. It's so much fun. I mean, we have the food, we have the mint julep drinks.
Oh my gosh.
You know, and then we have everyone picks a number, and you get a horse.
Oh, what
you don't
did
get
you
a
get?
choice. Oh, I got mine weren't even in contention there. They were professionalism or something. I don't know. And then
Publisher
was
the favorite.
I know. Well, he was nowhere up there.
Oh no, he did not.
He did not.
I picked the top. I picked 2 of the top 3. Journalism was my favorite.
Yeah.
Sovereignty was another one, and I picked that Visa or something. The one that was owned by the Instagram guy. Mm-hmm. I picked that too, and he was up. They were up there too. But Sovereignty won. That was really a great story.
So fast. We have this whole big party, and the race is 2 minutes. Yes. You're like, it's over.
Yes, I love the Kentucky Derby.
But it's fun.
That's all. You know, that's a bucket list for me. Last year, every year I email them and say, oh, yeah, I email them for tickets. And Kim and I have talked about going down there. That is a bucket list for me. We're going to Kentucky Derby someday.
Okay.
I want to do it. Maybe
I can do it someday.
If you know anybody that has a horse or has horses in the Kentucky Derby or has that kind of stuff, can you give us some tickets? It would be awesome. Oh, I'll sit in the grandstand. I got no problem doing that.
Yeah, no, it's really something.
So that was good. Bianca had her first orchestra concert this week, and she played viola. Mm-hmm. So we did that. What else did we do?
What else did we do?
We did not go to karaoke this week.
Yeah, Monday I went for Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, that's right.
I went to the Double L Tower, and they had a nice spread. They had quesadillas, they had the tacos, they had, what's the other one, fajitas, and $5 margaritas. Madonna mia, I can't drink those anymore. I had 1.5, and I was like, all right, I'm done. Because they were in a tall glass, just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure a lot of people went out for that.
And then by the time the show airs, we will be at Double L. We're doing a Poppy Lane pop-up shop.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. Mother's Day gifts, Father's Day gifts. Got a jump start on that, guys and women. Get out there and come see us.
Right.
Come see the Chasing Fabulous girls.
Exactly. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So we're very, very busy today. Today we're very busy.
We're very busy today.
So today, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do this show for a while about fast fashion.
Yes, you have.
And just coincidentally, today
that's a word.
is the Free Trade Day, which is all about fast fashion. So it's very interesting. And I went over to Linda's yesterday, and we watched these documentaries on fast fashion. So we're going to talk about that today.
Yeah.
And then we're going to look at the Met Gala.
Oh my God!
That was kind of crazy.
Crazy.
So, all right. So the holidays that fall on May 8th include Emancipation Day, Free Trade Day, Iris Day.
Iris Day.
So I guess either if your name is Iris or you have a flower named Iris, that's your day.
Like Iris.
Make a book day.
Okay.
I made a book.
I know you did.
I'm gonna have to sell it.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
interesting.
the idea.
National Children's Mental Health Awareness Day.
Oh,
That's a
wow,
good one.
that's a good one.
All right, here we go with the food. Coconut Cream Pie Day.
Oh my God, I love coconut.
Empanada Day.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Give someone a cupcake day.
Aw.
Have a Coke day.
Have a Coke.
National Student Nurses Day.
That's a nice one, yeah.
No Socks Day. All right, I don't have any
I
socks
got no
on.
socks
You got socks?
on. No,
All right,
I got
good.
my sandals on.
White Lotus Day.
Oh, White Lotus.
Yeah, I did not like that.
No,
the
that
third season
was not good.
I'm going to give that a big fat thumbs
Yeah,
down.
that was a thumbs down.
World Donkey Day.
Oh,
World Ovarian Cancer Day.
oh God.
I know. Here we go now with the surgeries. World Red Cross Day. But you know what I liked the other day is
What?
when you said last week, didn't you say that you were watching something and it was Scurvy Day? And I was so excited that you mentioned that.
That
because
was May 2nd,
I know that
believe.
you secretly like Scurvy Day.
No, I do not. Why would I like that? You get that
I don't
from
know.
lack of vitamin C. You get scurvy. I don't. I know.
But I just like the
Well,
word.
because
I like
every-
the word scurvy.
Yeah, well, because you're a bizarre person.
I
Everybody
know,
knows
I really
that.
am very insane. Like I don't know why it's exciting to me.
I don't know.
Like if somebody came up to me
you
and said,
like-
"Oh, I have scurvy," I'd be like all over that. I'd be like, "What's going on?"
Do you like chaos? Is that it? Do you
I
like,
think maybe, yeah, it is.
Do you know that you and Mark have that in common? Sometimes he likes that, like when
Oh,
people
yeah.
are freaking
I like
out.
stirring shit up.
Like people find it interesting how people react in chaotic
Oh
situations.
yeah, I like stirring stuff up. Love
Great.
it. Love it.
Great.
All right, guess what it's time for?
Fun facts. You know what I want to tell you?
We're back.
The old episodes from last year, Fun Facts music was different.
Can't be. I only ever
I
made
want
one.
you to watch it and tell me otherwise, because I
Okay.
watched the show last week that we repeated, and I was like, well, that sounds different than Fun Facts.
No, I've never done another. I've only ever had one Fun Facts intro.
don't
I've never
know.
done. That's why I
Well,
always say, one day.
I don't know. I'm going to
change
go
that.
back and watch it, because
All
I was
right.
like, why does that sound different?
And also, let's show what I made for us. Look.
Oh, yes.
I made some new wine cups that say
Chasing
Chasing Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we?
And it has our names on it.
Has the names on the back.
back.
So we
Linda,
will make,
Linda.
I will make these one for you if you want it with your name on it.
Oh, yeah, they're very nice. Very
Yes,
nice.
they are. They're very
Keeps
nice.
the drink nice and cold.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
All
what
right,
do we got?
Video fun facts. Fun fact. In the United States, each person owns an average of 7 pairs of blue jeans, one for every day of the week.
I have a little bit more than that.
You have more than 7?
I went through my jeans the other day. I have so many. And you know, you say, I'm going to get rid of, I don't know.
I know, because you might like that.
I might like that.
I understand
So I have
it.
more.
Men have been wearing shorts for decades, but women were only allowed to wear them publicly after World War II.
I believe that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
One main reason for this was that less fabric was available during the war, so shorts were more cost effective than
Okay.
pants or shirts.
Okay.
All right. On the subject of bras,
Or
this is
on
very
that
interesting.
subject.
The famous author Mark Twain was the inventor of the bra clasp. Did you know that?
Mark Twain?
Mark
The-
Twain
the-
invented the bra clasp. Bras have been through different styles over the year, but you can now purchase a bra that can also be used as a gas mask.
I'd love to. I'm trying to picture
I do not
that.
have a picture of that because I couldn't find one, but I'm gonna
That
have to buy one of
that
those off
is
Amazon or something.
crazy.
So anybody has a bra that can double as a gas mask, you need to send one over to
I
us.
could say something right now, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not
What?
Gonna say it.
What?
Well, because
Say it.
I'm big enough that one cup would.
Yes, you're right.
Dear God.
Oh my gosh, we could both use yours for gas, and then we put it behind our heads. Oh, that would
Lord,
be
it
ridiculous.
ain't easy being me. It's
No.
not.
The record for the world's longest wedding dress is held by a dress with a 1.85 mile long train.
Come on.
It's the truth.
That's kind of ridiculous.
It's the truth.
Jeez.
I don't understand how that's possible.
How is that
Like that has to be
possible?
so heavy. How would you have that?
I don't
a 2
know.
mile long
I
train.
don't
You would
know.
just have to stand there.
Absolutely. I guess so.
I mean, some of these Met Gala people.
Oh, I know. Well, we'll see that later. Yeah.
Listen to this about Michael Kors. His first project was making his mother's wedding dress.
No kidding.
Guess how old he was? 5.
Come on.
5 years old. What was his first project.
Well, I guess he was meant
That's
to
cool.
be a designer then.
I love Michael Kors. Just so
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Well, I do too. I just can't afford it.
The word gymnos means naked in Greek, which gives us our word gym or gymnasium, because ancient Greeks used to exercise naked.
I believe
a little
that.
fun fact.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could see
You know those
that.
Greeks. You Greeks
yeah.
out there
Oh, yeah.
exercising naked. I'm glad you don't do that anymore.
Well,
This is interesting, too.
probably do.
Eyeliner was discovered in the most unlikely of places. Guess where?
Egypt.
King Tut's tomb.
I told you Egypt, but
You
it's
did.
in his tomb.
Since the 1920s, it's been a very popular item in every woman's makeup bag.
Well, if you go back in time to the time of King Tut, they always had the
Yep.
black.
Always.
Always, yes.
Yep.
Like, but it
I
was
wonder
in
what
his,
it was made out
But
of
it was in his
then.
tomb.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. In the original, I thought this was fabulous. In the original Cinderella story, the glass slippers did not exist.
Really?
Instead, her shoes were made out of fur.
No way.
Yep. But the story was changed in the 1600s and included the new and now famous glass slippers.
Isn't that something? I bet
That is
you
something. I'm going to have to find that original story.
Never heard
that
before.
Yeah.
Fur shoes. Fur
Yep.
shoes.
Made out, because think about it, they couldn't have made before the 1600s. How would they have
Yeah.
made glass slippers?
Well, I didn't know it was that old. The story.
I didn't know that either.
I really didn't know it went
But
back
it
that
has
far.
to be because, well, I don't know who wrote it. I don't know. You
I
guys
have to look that
figure
up.
it out.
I have to look that
Figure
up.
it out.
Time to
We're going to do
Google.
a real quick commercial and we're going to come back and talk about fast fashion.
Welcome to Paradise Content Creation Studios, where your creativity finds its perfect home. Imagine a space where innovation meets inspiration at every corner. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed to transform your ideas into extraordinary realities. Whether you're crafting cinematic masterpieces or viral content, we have it all covered. Join a community of creators who dare to dream and push the boundaries of possibility. With cutting-edge technology and a passionate team, your projects are destined for greatness. Step into a realm where every detail is meticulously crafted for your success. At Paradise Content Creation Studios, unleash the power of your imagination and watch it soar.
In the heart of Bowling Green, Ohio lies a treasure trove of wonders, a place where the joy of giving comes to life. Welcome to Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, your ultimate destination for gifts that speak from a heart. Nestled in the heart of our community, Poppy Lane is more than just a store. It's a treasure trove of beauty and inspiration, carefully curated to bring joy and charm into your life and home. From the perfect piece to complete your cozy nook, to the ideal gift that says, I thought of you, every item in our collection tells a story. A story of craftsmanship, love, and a touch of magic. And because we believe in supporting local talent, Poppy Lane proudly features exclusive pieces from the area's finest artisans. When you shop with us, you're not just buying a gift, you're investing in the community, nurturing creativity, and celebrating local craftsmanship. So, whether you're celebrating a milestone, searching for that perfect piece to add to your collection, or simply treating yourself just because, Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor is your destination for the extraordinary. Visit us in the Woodland Mall on Main Street or shop online at poppylanegiftsandecor.com. Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, where every gift begins with a story.
We're back. So today we are going to talk about fast fashion. So I've been on this soapbox for a while, right, about fast fashion. I really did not know anything about this until it's been, oh my gosh, what, like a year or so, and I had watched a documentary on HBO called Brandy Hellville and fast fashion, and I'm like, what is this about? So remember when H&M and H&M, Forever 21. Remember that when that stuff all started to come around? Now, in fast fashion, let's see, what is it? I have a little video to actually say what fast fashion is. Let's watch it. It's only like a minute. But this girl did a good job on what fast fashion is, and it's better than me explaining it.
Exactly.
So let's watch that real quick, and then we can talk about it.
10,000 new items a day? That's the number of new products Shein introduces to its site every single day. Fast fashion just keeps getting faster. When we think about the causes of climate change, our clothes might not be the first thing that comes to mind. But in fact, fashion is responsible for 8 to 10% of the world's carbon emissions. Shein is the poster child of a fast fashion business model, which mass produces low-cost clothing quickly and has severe negative effects on the planet, consumer health, and garment workers often living in the global south. This model thrives on the frequent release of new collections to meet the latest fashion trends. The average garment is worn only 7 times before it gets thrown away. Then it's usually shipped away to pile up somewhere else, polluting habitats and harming local communities. The good news is that going from fast fashion to slow fashion can be fun. Take time to explore your personal style outside of the quick pace of online trends, and build a wardrobe of sustainable and ethical fashion that focuses on versatility and quality, built from items that are secondhand, from sustainable brands, or repaired and mended.
We're back. So that's what fast fashion, and what fast fashion is that it's all these manufacturers from China, Shein, Temu, H&M, Forever 21. And I was just thinking when I was watching that video, we didn't have that when we were growing up.
No, we did not.
Okay, I mean, we saved our money. We had to save our money, and those were the clothes that we had.
Well, where did we shop at? J.C. Penney, Sears, when we had the major department stores.
Right.
You know, that's where we bought our
Right.
clothing.
So
there
you
wasn't
had
online sites. We didn't have the internet, and we didn't go to these little places.
Right.
There was no H&M. There was no Forever Tour. There was Pants Place Plus and Wantor that had jeans and stuff. I don't know, was Old Navy around or the Gap?
I think they were.
You know,
but then, yeah.
Like we bought Levi's and
we
Wranglers.
went to the mall. We went to the mall.
We went to the mall.
Or we went to, like you said, we went to JC or whatever to get our clothes.
But we didn't buy as often.
No.
As everyone is purchasing clothing today. But as you said.
Right. And just let me just say this. I am a culprit of fast fashion. And we both are. We are both very big culprits of fast fashion. Not as much since I've watched these documentaries,
Well, yeah.
I have to tell you.
Yeah, that was an eye-opener.
And I've been wanting to get her to watch it. So yesterday we watched this, but this video, it's called Brandy Hellville and fast fashion is on HBO. You could find it on YouTube and stuff too, mostly on HBO. But it is gripping for me. I mean, think about what that girl said. Shein, 10,000 new items a day.
Yes. Oh yeah. It
And,
was,
and in the documentary, the guy said the fast fashion increased as the middle class went away. That was very interesting to me. Right?
well, Brandy Hellville, I don't know about you. I never
I
heard
never
that.
heard
I
about
knew
it.
about Abercrombie and Fitch. I knew Hollister. What was the other one? They went out of business too. American something. I don't know because
Yes,
my
yes.
son, and at that time
Yeah.
in the late 80s, early 90s, that's where they shopped. They were also like Brandy
Right.
Hellville. Brandy Hellville came
Melville
out.
or Brandy Melville.
No, Hellville.
No, Brandy Hellville is what they called the documentary. It's Brandy Melville.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
apologize.
No,
yes,
it's fine. It's
right. But
nobody-
the name, I right away, I thought, oh, who is this person? It's not a person.
It's not a person. It's some 30-year-old guy. You got to watch the video.
You gotta
We're not-
watch
yeah,
it.
It's
But the
craziness.
But the thing with that was the material that it was cheap.
Right.
So it was disposable, and it was one size fits all. These little girls. And of course, they're going to just keep buying.
Right.
And they're all over social
Right.
media. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. And they just kept buying.
little tiny little shirt, like one size shirts.
Yeah,
Remember, they
it was
didn't have small,
crazy.
medium, and large. They had one size.
Wasn't something I could have
But
worn.
listen, I've always been heavy. My whole life, I've always my weight. I could never shop at any of those stores.
No. And I'm
But when
tall, I
Jess
couldn't.
was, but even when Jessica was young, when I would take her to the city, we didn't have that.
No, I do not remember that at all. Do not
No,
remember that.
I mean, I
company.
always had a lot of clothes. Let's just say it like it is. I've always had a lot of clothes.
Well, when we were growing up, every time it was the first day of school, my mother would always buy us a new wardrobe. Every year, you got
Yeah.
a new.
but
we
you
weren't.
still had the stuff from last year.
Oh yeah, but it was better quality too. I
Right.
don't know. I mean, I think it's cheaper labor. They're cutting corners.
Oh,
and
it's-
the material you could check out. Like
Oh,
I almost wanted to go
it's
through my
terrible.
wardrobe and see what the material was and some of this cheap stuff that I
Yeah.
bought because
Well,
we've all done it.
Right, and in the other documentary that we watched, it's about the stuff that's actually in the clothing that is on your skin.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can't even think about that. I told her, I said, I've now ruined buying things for myself, but it's true.
I know.
Like when Temu and Shein came out,
Yeah.
people glommed onto that like crazy. Like every person that I know shops there.
I know.
And when you
know.
think about it, like these places, Temu and Shein, are conglomerates of all the Chinese and Japanese and all the manufacturers together. These people, if you're buying this coat for $10, how much do you think they actually spend to make it?
Oh, it would shock you.
So how in the
would
world
shock you.
do they pay someone to actually sew this? Because people, every single thing that you wear is made by a person.
Person.
You can't take a bunch of, and I saw this in one of the videos, so I'm stealing it, but it said you can't take a bunch of fabric, throw it at a sewing machine robot, and have it
No.
come out with clothing.
No, a person
You
has to
cannot
do
do
it.
it. A person has to touch it.
But they were they were making $3 a day doing this or something, $10 a month. Some of them.
And then what was the people in Cambodia? The ones in Cambodia, they did a strike for. They were striking for $160 US dollars a month, and they got beaten up and all this
Beaten
kind of 160. Can you people imagine working for $160 a month?
No,
That's about how
it's
much money I'm making
disgusting.
right now,
If it
so-
wasn't
and it's
for
really
those
hard.
people, these companies wouldn't be making.
Sorry, I cracked myself up. I can't help it.
No, it's a shame. It's terrible.
Yeah.
That was quite the eye opener looking at that because we all love fashion. Fashion is fabulous,
Right.
But do we need as much as we
Right.
have?
And
like
I
we were
mean-
just saying before this, you have a nice pair of black pants,
Yeah.
maybe two. Mix and match it.
Yeah.
Like, we
I
were even
know.
talking about in the car that time with May, and we were talking about, she told us one good skirt or a white blouse.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
because, or a blazer, one white blazer and change it with different, like, do we really need, but we get sucked into it.
Well,
Sucked
here's
into it.
something I do. I don't know if you do this, but I think, and honestly, I am so terrible about this. I am a big culprit of the fast fashion.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
socks. Okay.
Socks.
If I only have if I could buy a pack of socks that's like 12 socks, right?
Yeah.
12 pairs of socks, and I get down to 2 pairs of socks, what happens? I just buy new socks and throw the others away. I'm very proud of the fact that I can go through my closet and get contractor bags full of clothes out of there. I'm not proud of that right now.
I know.
Honestly, I'm not. I'm kind of embarrassed.
My mother used to sew socks.
Did she? They
We'd get
darned
holes
the
in our
socks.
socks. She would sit on that
They
couch
darned
and sew,
the socks.
right?
Exactly. We right.
I don't
mean,
know.
how many things do you have on today that you bought that are fast fashion? Do you know?
Well, one thing we have been doing is we've been going thrifting.
Yes. No, but I'm just saying, what do you have on today? Because I'm going to tell you what I have on
this
today.
is
That's
this
fast
is
fashion.
a fast fashion. These are actually old. They were a good pair of black pants that I bought over 10 years ago. I'm not embarrassed to say it, when I was working in the doctor's office, and they've come in handy. I held
Yeah.
on to them, but a lot of stuff I've discarded.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking to myself, where did I discard it to? Like we used to try, I don't know about you, but growing up, we always had the woman call on the phone. She spoke so fast about St. Mary's to give our clothes away.
No, I didn't grow up here, so I didn't know.
So we would always give our clothes away. My mother was very good about that because we outgrew our clothes. Because you see the size of my family.
Right.
My brother, my sister, and I are very tall, and we grew very fast growing up. So we donated our clothes to the church and stuff. But a lot of things now today, like you were talking about this yesterday, you never put clothes in those bins, right?
Nope. And in the next segment, I'm going to show you
Yeah.
where your clothes really go.
Yeah.
Because listen, and honestly today I don't have fast fashion on today.
You don't?
No. This is Michael Kors. I got this I've had this shirt for 5 years probably.
Okay.
This jacket I had was from Stitch Fix. And it's probably 4 years old.
Yeah.
These pants I was just telling her they're a brand called Halara. You probably see it come up on your Facebook, and it's a great brand. They're they're kind of stretchy. They have they're nice black bell boot cut pants. I don't have any, my socks might be fast fashion today.
Yeah. No, I just have a top on, and I think
Yeah.
I got on one of those.
I mean,
don't
listen,
know.
this ring is fast fashion. This ring is from Shein or Temu or something like that. I mean, listen, people, everything you get now unless you're going to the department stores and stuff, is good. All the stuff on Amazon.
Me, I know.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Well, the problem too, with fashion today is the brick and mortars are closing up.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody is really going to the malls are
Everybody's
closing
gone.
up. Macy's
H&M
closing
is
up.
gone.
Yep.
You know what's shocking, if you watch that video, is that documentary, is that Brandy Melville's still going strong.
Yeah.
In China. They still have 2 places in the city.
Well, there's one in the Southampton
Yes,
too.
you said.
And I cannot believe it's
I
still-
can't believe that.
I mean, because what he was doing, the hiring,
Oh, my
you had to
God.
have that certain look.
Blonde, blue-eyed, white.
And you had to weigh this much,
Yeah.
like you had to be a twig. And well, like I said, the Abercrombie and Fitch guy was doing the same thing.
Oh,
they were getting away with
100%.
that. My own niece
100%.
was solicited in the mall to go work in Hollister because she had that look.
Yes, Hollister. Well, that was another one.
Yes, that was another one.
Yeah.
So, but I can't believe that Brandy store is still.
I can't believe it. I was looking at the videos this morning and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Let's go to a quick commercial and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about this. I'm going to show you what actually happens to your clothes after you donate them.
Ever felt stuck with a home that just doesn't feel right anymore? Whether it's that outdated kitchen or the bathroom that needs a refreshed look, Twice as Nice Construction has got you covered. Family owned for over 20 years. Twice as Nice Construction has been providing beautiful new construction and additions and stunning remodels like kitchens and bathrooms. We're not just experts, we offer unbeatable quality and prices to help make your dream come true. Ready to start building your dream home or to give your kitchen and bathroom that much needed makeover? Contact Twice as Nice today and make your dream a reality. Visit twiceasniceremodel.com today for quality you can see and service you can trust. Twice the value, twice the commitment, Twice as Nice.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, Monica, what do you call a trendy sheep? A fleece influencer. Influencer.
I forgot we had puns and jokes. Oh
we
my
gotta,
God, I completely
we gotta
forgot.
get a little silly.
I completely forgot we had puns and jokes.
Yep.
Donut Ella Versace.
I like that. So Donatella.
Yeah. People in low-rise pants have recessive genes.
Oh my God. Why did the belt get arrested? It was
Why?
holding up a pair of pants.
Oh my God, you have better ones here than I do, I think. I didn't even really read them. A Scottish cat, AKA
Yeah.
a platypus.
A platypus. Oh my God. How do you fix a ripped sweater? Nitpick the details.
Oh my God.
Come on, we gotta have jokes.
Someone stole my frock, but I shall overcome.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Why
God.
are skinny jeans so trendy?
Why?
I can't get into them. That's kind of true.
Why did the zipper fail school? It couldn't stick to one subject.
Oh my God. Listen, this is my favorite one.
What's your favorite
You
one?
know, my first job was peddling designer clothing. I was a Dior to Dior salesperson.
I knew it would be something like that. I knew it was going to be a designer name in there somewhere.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, today we're talking about fast fashion, and fast fashion is all the clothes you're buying for $4 and $5, and how you just buy them, and we're treating things as disposable. And you know, it's not only clothing, but today we just happen to be talking about fast fashion.
Yeah.
And that's what World Fair Trade Day is about treating the workers at these garment factories like it's crazy. And then, so the one thing that got led to the most, and I knew this was going to happen, is that everybody thinks that when you see a label with made in Italy, that it's better. It's got to be high quality. Well, what you don't realize is there's a town in Italy called Prato, correct? Prato, Prato. And what happened was that used to be the manufacturing, and still is, the manufacturing capital of almost the world, right? All the high-end brands had their factories in Prato, Italy. Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think happened? China started coming in. Japan started coming in. They made big factories. They're making the fast fashion and the cheap clothing there.
And they're not taking
what
care
happens?
of the people there.
And what happens? They put a label on it that says made in Italy because it is. Or all the parts and pieces are other places, like, where are some of the other places? Bangladesh was a huge one. Cambodia, Thailand, all the parts and pieces of these garments and the fabric are actually made in different places and sent to the factories in Prato, Italy. They put it together, put a made in Italy tag on it, and I mean, people, it's not made there.
No, it's not.
So you were mad. Look at her face.
So
She's very mad.
angry because one thing I cannot stand is to be lied to, and that I felt lied to. I mean, like you look at you want to know where it's made.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, I would love made in the USA, but we'll
we're getting there.
We'll get in there. But I thought made in Italy, I didn't, but it's everywhere. It really is everywhere. We have it here. We have the sweatshops here.
Right.
We
do.
But to say made in Italy and to see that documentary, those people were not, it wasn't Italian.
Right.
They were Chinese.
And none of those
they owned
countries,
all that.
I mean, there's sweatshops here that are, of course, illegal, but we actually have protection for those people, for workers. Yeah. These other countries don't have that.
Oh, it's terrible, especially Bangladesh.
It
broke my heart. I was actually crying.
Oh my gosh.
I was crying because
I know you
the
were.
conditions that they work under,
yeah.
and people, you have to watch it. The building that collapsed and
yes.
killed all those workers because the building itself was falling apart.
Yes.
And the owners did nothing about it. And these people are desperate
Killed
to
like
work.
Kill like 1,000 people.
I mean, listen, we're not trying to be a bummer here, but you know what?
No.
We love fashion, but think about it.
Yeah.
Think about the amount of fashion that we buy.
Mm-hmm. And think about this, okay? So say, this is me and you all the time. Oh my gosh, we got to go to an event. Let's order something overnight from Amazon. Where in the heck do you think that stuff's made at? We're not ordering We're not ordering high quality clothes from Amazon for $2 or $3. We're not. We're ordering all this stuff.
Well, honestly,
I don't know anybody that does not do it. Do you?
No, I don't. But like I said, this is why I don't mind going to a thrift shop.
Right. And we have been thrifting.
We have been thrifting. And some of the stuff we've been finding has been really good quality. You bring it home, you wash it. This is from a thrift shop.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Fantastic. It's beautiful.
And the labels, I mean, there was Michael Kors.
Yeah.
There was Michael Kors.
Right.
That
There's
sequin
all
jacket
kinds of
I
stuff,
bought.
and it doesn't even
It's
matter.
all kinds of stuff. So people, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I can't spend a ton of money on designer labels. I just can't.
But you don't have to.
And I don't want to.
But you don't have to. And you know what the saying is? When you know better, you do better. So we're telling you now you know better, so let's just do better.
Yeah.
But I have a video that's very interesting, that it was one of the most, it's something that you just don't know about.
No.
And I'm going to show you in this video what happens to your clothing when you put it in the donation bins, or that you donate it to, you take it to Savers or Salvation Army or whatever these places say that they're going to put it in the store. Here's what actually happens to your clothes when you donate them. I'm going to show you this video.
Every day, tens of millions of garments are tossed out to make way for the new. For consumers, they are out of sight, out of mind. But the reality is much messier. Some of the discarded clothes enter a global secondhand supply chain that works to prolong their lives. But the rise of fast fashion is making the process increasingly difficult.
Ghana was the world's biggest importer of used clothing in 2020. And here at Kantamanto Markets in Accra, the capital of Ghana, millions of garments arrive every week in massive bales. The market wholesalers and resellers do their best to try and sell as much as they can. But there's just too much clothing is unsellable. Some 40% of what enters Kantamanto is believed to live here as waste, creating a burden on the city.
With the rise of fast fashion, garments fall apart after a few washes. Cheap synthetic blended fabrics are difficult to repurpose, and people are buying and throwing away too quickly. Since 2000, the average number of times a garment is worn before it's discarded has plummeted by 36%. Globally, only less than 1% of old clothes are recycled into new ones.
This is one of the largest used cloth recycling factory run by Kanam International in Gujarat, India. Here workers sort through piles of different garments and grading them into different categories. It's a complex process that extracts maximum out of used clothes and prolongs its life, but ultimately very little of it is recycled.
Can-Am International takes up to 120 million pounds a year of used textiles from North America, Europe, Japan, and Australia. Much of it gets chopped up and turned into things like car insulation, mattress filling, and cleaning cloths. But at some point, these products still end up in a landfill or incinerator. According to the UN, the fashion industry contributes between 2% and 8% of global carbon emissions. Companies are considering alternative models that include capping growth, focusing on fewer, higher quality items, and narrowing inventory to climate-friendly options, though it's unclear how these approaches scale over time.
We're back. Isn't that something? So Ghana, I mean, it is shocking. Like when I first saw that, I couldn't believe it. So do you know that the government has a deal with places like Ghana? What was the other? There's also Chile. Chile has one of their whole coast up at the north part of Chile.
It's in the Dominican Republic too. Yeah. It's in the waters. It's on
Haiti.
The shoreline. Haiti, forget about it.
That was the beaches, people.
I know.
Like the beaches are.
It was shocking.
And what did the one girl in the video say? She said, "There's 13 million people in Ghana or something like that, and there's 1 million things coming in, 1 million pieces of clothing coming in a week." Now think about that.
It's unbelievable.
Where does it go?
Unbelievable.
It's just so shocking. So, you know, I don't know what our message is today. I guess our message is do better. I mean,
like I said, we're not saying don't buy clothes. I mean, you know, try and get use out of it. Buy a little better quality, because some of the quality of the stuff we're buying, why is it so cheap? It's because it's cheap stuff.
Horrible.
And it rips, and it's like, it looks like crap, and you're like, all right, let me get rid of it. But if you're going to donate to a church. You know,
or find out where your stuff is going. She said, I don't put it in the bins.
Put it in those bins.
I'm telling you, the bins are not going to people.
No.
And what I thought was interesting is, even if you go donate it, like to Unique up here at the flea market, or you go to Savers is now a new one, or Restore. Restore is better, because Restore, they actually put the stuff in the store. But, you know, Salvation Army, they don't even take your clothes anymore. They don't want it.
Yeah, I think
you know,
I've
like
heard
Big
that.
Brothers and Big Sisters. Honey, your stuff is not going to help a needy family. It's just not.
You know, when I got rid of my son's clothes, because you know, I gave it away to another family. I gave it to someone who could use them, because I didn't want to just throw them out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there are ways to like dispose of stuff in a better way. So we're just trying to put people in the know.
Right.
These documentaries were eye openers. Really.
They
I mean,
are.
I was like so taken back.
You know, I have the store. So trust me, I buy stuff from China and resell it. So now I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Now what do I do? Like, if I want to be conscious of that, you know, some people don't want to be conscious of that. And these high-end brands, if they say they have a sustainability, what was the one woman, she said, she was on, the woman from H&M, or there was the marketing person was on from H&M, and Colin Firth's wife is involved in this cause, and she was like, well, you know, you have a recycling program for 1% of what your H&M is selling. What about the rest of it? Like, you're not doing enough. Just because you put a program out that says, oh, we have a recycling program, most of the stuff can't be recycled.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And then that's a whole other show about the recycling, right? After the other documentary. But the video, that video is called Brandy Hellville and the Cult of Fast Fashion on HBO. And I'm telling you, people, watch that documentary. You will be shocked. And then the other one was called, what was the first one? One was called The Cost of Fast Fashion. And then there's another one called Buy Now, the conspiracy of consumption, which is all about how
they program the people.
Planned obsolescence.
Yes.
We're going to do a show on that, because that's fascinating
it's just
to me.
so crazy. Like I said, we're all guilty of it in one way or the other of buying, you know, because, you know, we love fashion.
Guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I'll admit it. But I'm going to try and be better.
I know, me too.
I'm going to try
and
be
be better. Well, now we have to. We don't have a choice now, because we talk to other people about it, and we can't do that. Let's watch Marcus Lemonis' commercial.
All right.
Looking to take your party from boring to unforgettable? Most DJs just play music. Mark Pretter creates unforgettable moments. Welcome to On the Mark Music, where every beat hits just right and every event becomes a night to remember. From once-in-a-lifetime weddings to milestone birthdays and corporate bashes, Mark brings the energy, the experience, and the vibe. With flawless transitions, custom playlists, and a pulse on the party. He's more than just a DJ. He's the soundtrack to your best night ever. On the Mark Music. Your event, your vibe, perfectly played.
It's old.
We're back. And so if you got a party or something coming up, or a block party or something coming up, give us a call and we'll book Marcus. We'll book Mark Pretter, not Mark. I call him Marcus Lemonis, just so you know. That's not really Marcus Delirious. Yeah. So since we did fast fashion, I figured we got to talk about the Met Gala.
Holy moly.
We talked about the Met Gala last year.
Yes, we did. Okay,
this year was insane.
This year was insane.
This year was insane.
It usually is.
It was insane. I mean, what was it about? It was about like zoot suit, kind of that kind of thing.
Dandy is. I forgot what it said.
Dandyism, is that a thing?
Something like that. I really don't know. You'd have to look it up. Yeah, but it's a certain. It wasn't a fitted look. It was a very classic, crazy look. But
and the guys had the big zoot suits, which was I liked the guys stuff. The girl stuff, not so much.
Yeah.
There's a video. I have a video. Of course I do. And we're gonna talk while the video's running because it's like 4 minutes. You can see all 60 looks in 4 minutes. So we'll look at that real quick and we'll talk about it. So there's Kim Kardashian. She lost a fingernail. Did you see the video where she lost a fingernail?
Rihanna's pregnant.
Rihanna's pregnant. She showed her baby bump.
I loved that dress, but they didn't like it.
Nope. She got on the worst dress.
I know, because she didn't follow the trend they
had. Zendaya did a good job.
I love that.
She always kind of does. She's always kind of dresses.
Diana Ross and her 8-foot train.
Oh, she looks delicious.
Woman never ages.
And Demi Moore, what? That is
I don't know.
Insane.
I don't know.
She's so beautiful. And then look at this guy had a piano on his back.
Andre, he's a nut.
I love him though.
He is a nut.
I don't know what kind of statement that was.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
I do love him though.
Pianos.
Look at what is this mess?
I don't know.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Who the heck is Bad Bunny? I don't know who this guy is either.
Yeah, well, he was one of the hosts. The other guy.
Some of the guy. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like some of the guys' stuff was okay.
Yeah. Well, this is what the suits were supposed to look like.
Yeah. The girls were weird though. Kylie Jenner was weird.
What
Look
is
at
that?
this mess.
What is that?
I don't know.
Kendall, did she have pants on?
No, she never has pants on.
Hailey Bieber.
Yeah, Simone
she didn't have
Biles.
pants
Oh, she's so
on
cute,
either.
Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Look at this. This woman was crazy. Her stuff. She took that jacket off and had there's a crazy. Who is that?
I don't know.
Does that say?
Doesn't say.
I don't know who she's talking about, but if you take that jacket off, it was awesome. Her outfit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
And they panned Anne Hathaway for wearing that outfit.
Kerry Washington.
Yeah, that was nice. Jaden Smith.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
That's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Halle Berry, Cardi B. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, look at her in the back with that pearl thing she had on the front. Why don't they ever wear pants?
I don't know.
Why do they never wear pants?
Look know.
Look at that. Serena Williams was beautiful in that dress.
Whoa, that's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum has fur. He is insane.
Alicia, what are you wearing on your head? Oh, my Lord.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, does she have pants? We don't know.
I don't know. Nick Jonas. Oh, wow.
I don't know. Emma Chamberlain. What has she got on? That's a pretty dress. Gigi Hadid.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there's the famous
Wicked
Anna
Witch.
Wintour.
Sam Smith.
That's nice. They wore tuxes. That was very good.
Colin Kaepernick.
Woo.
Wow.
Oh, that was kind of nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't like. Is that Madonna's daughter, Lorde?
I don't know.
Yes.
No, I thought it was Lourdes. I don't know.
I know.
I
That's
don't
her
know
name.
who a lot of these people are.
No, I don't know. We're so we're so out of it, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's a nice outfit. But look at it. He's got a skirt.
He's got a train. Pharrell. Yep.
I like Pharrell.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Who is that?
I don't know,
half
but
these
that's kind of classic.
I know. I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I don't know what it is either, but
Sierra, I know.
Whoopi.
I'm gonna give her
Boo.
We're not fans of Whoopi, if you
No,
didn't
we're
notice.
not.
James Corden.
Oh wow.
I like James Corden. Nicole Kidman.
Nicole, they said she had the cropped hair.
Was that purple? That dress is beautiful.
No, Regina King.
Oh, that's a pretty
wow.
dress.
Yeah, that was nice.
I didn't see some of these at the end.
No, I didn't see these either. And I was
this is the
looking
first
at
time
them
I'm
all.
seeing them.
Oh my God,
Angela
Bassett.
What do you got? She got pants?
I don't know.
I keep saying-
It's hard to
They
tell.
got pants?
He's so handsome. Oh my God. Wow, look at that.
Keke Palmer.
Lizzo.
Man, she's lost a lot of weight.
I
Did
know,
you see
look
how
at the
beautiful she
blonde.
looks?
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting.
I think we're back. That was crazy.
Wow.
I don't know about the Met Gala. Like we were reading
don't
about
know.
how crazy the rules were.
Well,
like you're not supposed to have any cell
no
phones.
cell phones
But
allowed.
people have always taken selfies of themselves in the bathroom. But you said this
Well,
year.
they broke the rules. They were taking pictures during the whole thing, and you're
Who
not
did
supposed
that?
to do that. I don't know a lot of these people.
If you
but
guys, if you guys know who did it, you need
So
to comment
they
because
broke
we need
the
to know.
rules. Oh,
Because I couldn't
no.
find it. I couldn't find it on the internet on who did it. Because I was
Yeah.
trying to find it this morning so I could say who it was.
We'll see what happens. And like I said, they said the worst thing that'll probably happen is they won't get invited back next year. Who knows? But you know.
It's a big deal not to be invited to the Met Gala. You know that,
There's
right?
a lot that didn't show up. If you noticed, Jennifer Lopez wasn't there. Taylor Swift wasn't there.
Were they invited?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a big deal not to go. Like, if you got an invitation and didn't go, that would be the last time you ever didn't go.
Maybe they decided to sit this one out. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
And
know.
then they said, what else did she say? She said something about what was the other thing? Oh, you have to. She approves all the outfits before.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What is she
You know.
head of? Vogue
I don't know.
magazine or something?
I don't know. It's just
And
crazy.
they raked her over the coals too because she had this tiny little stain on her dress. It was like a little.
Who
tiny-
did? Anna Wintour?
In the media.
Oh,
It was
awesome.
Like, oh, she had a look, and they zeroed in on him. Like, look, she had a stain on there, and of course, you know, on the late night shows they were making.
Oh,
fun
because
of
she
her.
had white on too. Did you notice how many of them had white on?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
I mean, those outfits are just unbelievable. They must
Oh, they're
plan so far ahead.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
get,
Well,
I
and
mean,
they don't pay for any of them.
No.
They don't pay for
And what
any
do
of
they
them.
raise money for? The whole Met, like.
Yeah. Well, I know what else it was that I read. Each ticket
Oh yeah.
is 25,000. No, wait.
To start. No, I
it used
think
25,000 to start, and then, but now I read that this year it was $75,000 a ticket and $275,000 a table. But it can't be. It has to be more than that. 200.
it's insane
for your own table.
Insane. It's absolutely insane. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Maybe someday we'll be invited. You think? That's never going to happen.
I don't think I'd want to go.
That is too much
I
pressure.
hang out with those people.
That is too much pressure. Don't you think it's too much pressure?
Too much pressure.
Hey, have you guys seen our reels on
Oh,
TikTok
yeah.
and Facebook and LinkedIn?
Yeah, we're
So
doing
we've
a
been doing
daily
daily dose. Daily dose. We have Motivational Monday. We have Spill It Tuesday.
And what was today?
Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom Wednesday.
Something Thursday and something Friday. Well, you'll have to see
obviously.
tomorrow. Something tomorrow.
But they're fun.
They're very fun.
They're very fun.
They're very fun. And we are terrible actresses, just so you know. We are not good actresses.
Well, we're not really
so-
acting. We're just being ourselves with our words of
Yeah.
wisdom and
Yeah.
humor. We don't take
Yeah.
ourselves all that seriously. We just put it out there and,
No.
you know. But it was
Yeah.
fun. They're
And tell us,
fun.
next week we have Jessie.
Yes.
Oh
From
my gosh.
Vinyl Revival.
Amazing singer is next week. And the week after that is David Jacobson, the Neil Diamond guy.
Yeah, he's great.
So
He's
excited
fabulous.
about that. That is going to be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got guests the next 2 weeks.
Yes, it's going to be wonderful.
And then it's going to be
fabulous.
June.
I know. Listen, slow it down. Slow
saying.
it down. It's going way too fast. No.
I know.
This is my season coming up, summer.
I know.
Summer.
I know. It goes
you
so
can't go
fast.
fast.
It just goes
and
so
where are
fast.
we going in June?
Hey,
the
we're
four
going
of
to
us?
Ohio.
We're going to Ohio.
We're going to the Paulding County Fair, people.
Yes.
I'm taking these jokers over there to the Paulding County Fair, and we're going to take video. And my sister-in-law is running for some kind of office. I told her, she's like, I have to work the booth for the Republican booth. I'm like, okay, I said, me and Linda are going to go up and down the Midway. And we're gonna campaign the heck out. She goes, I don't know if I want. She's like all scared. I'm like, you should be
Mark's
scared.
a good speaker. He'll do it too.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be fun. Road trip.
Yes.
Road
yes.
trip.
So it's going to be fun. We're taking the truck over there. We're going to go get some stuff from Poppy Lane.
Oh,
We're going to
yeah.
go see my family, who I miss horribly. And so that's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. I hope the weather holds out and there's no fog.
Oh, my God.
Could you
in the
imagine if we
fog.
go and I'm like, Mark, look, what? I can't see anything. The fog, like last time.
Oh, my gosh.
But we
Yeah,
got to
but
go to that
wasn't-
Mexican place.
Oh,
You know what I
yes.
told him last night? The chicken fingers. She
Yes.
takes me to go gambling. What was the gambling place?
At Hollywood Casino.
Hollywood
has the
Casino.
best chicken fingers.
The
We
best
said this
she's-
over and
she's
over.
telling me we're going to have the chicken fingers because I'm not a gambler. So she goes, we're going to have these chicken. I'm like, how good could they be? Oh, my God.
I'm telling
I've
you.
learned to listen to her. When she tells me about wherever we've gone to eat and she says it's good, it's been good. So
Yes.
far, your record is perfect.
Yes.
And that was just, I said to Mark last night, that's where we got to
And
go.
we're going to Agave and Rye.
The
which
Mexican place.
We still have,
Yes.
you know, it was a year ago, and we told them, we did video there, we talked to the people that were there, and we said they were going to be on the show, and we never put them on the show.
Well, we're going to have to work on that.
So
But
we're going to have to work on that
In the
this
meantime,
time.
everybody watch our reels. Come down to the Double L for our pop-up shop. It's from 4 to 8.
Well, the show was on at 9 o'clock, so they won't see it till after that.
What?
They
See
won't
what?
see us saying that till after the pop-up is over.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Anyway, watch for the next one, because we go to Domenico's. We're going to have pop-ups all the time, so
I forgot about that.
keep watching, people.
All right.
If you need a Mother's
Whatever.
Day gift,
tried.
call us.
I tried. Why didn't you tell me
did
that
try.
earlier?
I did.
Tell me that. No, you didn't.
We had a whole conversation about it in the first segment.
When I said, we did not.
Yes, we did.
Well, I don't remember. We're not on the same show. I don't know.
Good Lord. Bye.
Have a fabulous week.